Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you're doing well. So I welcome you again to your grammar class, and today we'll study about reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns and interrogative pronouns. This is part 2 of pronouns and its kinds, and if you have not seen the part 1, you can check the link in the description box. So let's begin with reflexive pronouns. When the subject in a sentence is also the receiver of the action, we use reflexive pronouns to avoid repetition. Actually, reflexive pronouns generally refer back to the subject. Means the action done by the subject turns back. Means it reflects upon the subject. So let's understand this with the help of some examples. So look at these sentences. I cut my hair myself. We must learn to laugh at ourselves. So here myself and ourselves are reflexive pronouns and they are reflecting the subjects I and we. Means the doer and the receiver of the action in both the sentences are same. And reflexive pronouns act as objects and not subjects and usually show that the person who does the action of the verb is the same person who receives the action. Like here in these sentences, myself and ourselves are the objects and I and we are the subjects. And reflexive pronouns can also be used when we want to say something with emphasis. In this case, they are placed after the subject of the sentence. For example, I myself cut my hair. They themselves suggested this restaurant. So here in both the sentences, myself and themselves emphasize the doer's role in the action. So this is the table showing reflexive pronouns. So myself, yourself, himself, herself and itself. These are reflexive pronouns in singular form. Okay, and ourselves, yourselves, themselves. They are the reflexive pronouns used in plural forms. Okay. And this table will help you understand that which reflexive pronoun is used with which personal pronoun. As you can see here in the table that with I, we use the reflexive pronoun myself. And with the personal pronoun you, we use yourself for singular form and yourselves for plural form. Okay. And with he, we use himself, she, herself, it, itself, we, ourselves, and they, themselves. One very simple thing to note here is that for singular form we use SELF, that is self, and for plural form we use SELVES, that is selves. Okay. So this is all about reflexive pronouns, and now let's move on to the next kind of pronoun, that is demonstrative pronouns. And if we look at this word demonstrative, it is derived from the word demonstrate. And the meaning of the word demonstrate is to show. Okay. And demonstrative pronouns are used to show or point out the person or thing to which they refer. For example, look at these sentences. This is the book I was talking about. That is the red fort. So here in these sentences, the words this and that are used to point out the things that they refer to, and these words are called demonstrative pronouns. And this and that are singular demonstrative pronouns, and these and those are plural demonstrative pronouns. And this and these refer to a person or things nearer to the speaker, and that and those refer to persons or things at a distance from the speaker. So this is all about demonstrative pronouns. Now let's move on to the next kind of pronoun, that is interrogative pronouns. And if we look at this word interrogative, it is derived from the word interrogate, and the word interrogate means to ask questions. So the words which are used to ask questions are known as interrogative pronouns. The words like what, which, who, whom and whose, these are interrogative pronouns. And the interrogative pronoun what is used for asking about things in general. For example, what did you say? and the interrogative pronoun which is used for asking a question about a person or thing. For example, which is your hat. And the interrogative pronouns who, whom, and whose are used for asking questions about person. For example, who is your class teacher? Whom do you want to see? Whose umbrella is this? And the interrogative pronouns what, which, and whose can also function as adjectives. For example, which book are you looking for? What advice did the counselor give you? Whose life are you living? So here the pronouns which, what, and whose function as adjectives. And interrogative pronouns can also be used to ask questions indirectly. For example, ask him what he has done. I do not know who has done this. So here the pronouns what and who are used indirectly. Okay. And one more important thing to note here is that the interrogative pronoun what is sometimes used as exclamatory. For example, what a beautiful day. So this is all about reflexive pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, and interrogative pronouns. So now let's do some exercises. So here you have to fill in the blanks with reflexive or emphatic pronouns. So look at the first sentence. She looked at dash in the mirror. So for the personal pronoun she, we use the reflexive pronoun herself. Yes. So the answer is herself. Look at the second sentence now. Blood pressure patients can check dash regularly. So we are talking about patients. It is the plural form. So we will use the plural reflexive pronoun, that is themselves. Okay. Third sentence is she dash stitches her clothes. So here which pronoun we will use, reflexive or emphatic? Yes, here we will use an emphatic pronoun, that is herself. She herself stitches her clothes. Now look at the sentence number 4. Arun always keeps copies of the exercise for dash. So here which reflexive pronoun we will use? Himself, because Arun is a masculine gender. So we will use himself. So the answer here is himself. And rest of the 6 sentences you will do it yourselves and comment me the answers in the comment section. Now look at the next exercise. And here you have to complete the sentences by choosing suitable demonstrative pronouns from those given in brackets. So look at the sentence number 1. Dash is the room where we practice dance, and the options are these or this. Yes, the answer is this, because we are talking about single room and the singular demonstrative pronoun is this. Sentence number 2 is whose shoes are dash, these or this? Yes, the answer is these. Here also rest of the 3 sentences you will do it yourselves and comment me the answers in the comment section. So now let's move on to the last exercise. And here you have to complete the sentences with suitable interrogative pronouns. And the options are given in the help box. And the sentence number 1 is dash will bring the books from the shelf. And the correct answer is who will bring the books from the shelf. Now look at the sentence number 2. Dash are the books you want. And the correct answer is which are the books you want. So here also rest of the sentences you will do it yourselves and comment me the answers in the comment section. So this is all for today, and we will meet once again in a new video in which we will continue with kinds of pronouns. Till then, take care, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.